I've seen many young people, I've seen women, I've seen men, I've seen people in different ages going around, walking around in the streets supporting their candidate and their party very openly. And this is a sign that this country is walking really fast towards democracy. People are so encouraged to show the rest of the world that we can be an independent country.
This is a very, very important date. This is the first time Somaliland is going through an experiment to establish a multi-party system, to move on to a democratic way of life. We are determined to succeed and hope God will help us with this experiment. We have many international observers now who have come to see and check for themselves how the process is going on.
For me, it's very important, being a parliamentarian from a Western countries, to see the new struggles for democracy in this part of Africa. And I'm very happy to see that so far I've seen the polling stations. I'm pretty sure that the elections are, well, in many aspects, fair and free.
Strangely enough, though there were not many women candidates for the presidency, or for that matter, for the local government, the fact remains that women comprise over 50% of the electorate. And during elections and balloting, women account for 60% of the votes cast. That is something that has been realized in this elections.
Allahu Akbar! Our party is going to empower our women. We want to educate them in order to exercise their rights, their social and political rights.
Being a feminist myself, I think it's really exciting to see this positive feeling among the women, because for them it's even more important to get fair elections and to get a leader that's really working for women issues. Well, I'm very glad being here. It's also important for me to learn about your great work at the hospital. How long have you been studying at the hospital? 2 years. 2 years.
They are motivated, they're hardworking, they're intelligent, but in spite of all that, they will not have access to institutions of higher learning. If anybody wants to go into a university degree because she's from Somaliland,
No chance.
no chance, or very little chance. Again, it's the fault of the international community. One of the hardest things that I've had to face in my life is whenever I travel, trying to find scholarships for the top students.
To go abroad?
Yeah, because they are the future teachers. I'm 65 years old. I could drop dead right now. Well, but they are the people who are going to carry the torch tomorrow.
Yes, they are.
And unless they are given the kind of chances that I was given when I was their age, they will not be able to do it. And these are some of the things that we would like you to carry back to the Swedish government.
Somaliland has seceded, has regained its sovereignty from Somalia. There were two separate states to begin with. Somaliland was the senior of the two states. One was the British protectorate, and the other one was the United Nations trusteeship. Now, Somaliland is relatively calm and enjoys a relatively peaceful system of government, whereas Somalia is ruled by warlords, whose advantage it is to retain this position of anarchy. The world's attention is concentrated in the bad news there. And whatever assistance, that is what's coming from the Arab League and the United Nations and the rest, goes to Somalia mainly to achieve peace. Whereas Somaliland, that has achieved peace, is very sadly neglected. Some nations now are turning to Somaliland and seeing that we are being penalized for being a successful small nation. We're being penalized for being at peace with each other. We're being penalized for trying to get our act together. But this will pass eventually, because Somaliland is a de facto government and a de facto nation.